all the attributes in mind, and you have to know all of them in order to claim, I know the Creator. It's enough that you know that the Creator exists through contemplating the material surrounding and conclude from this surrounding that there is a Creator, as you concluded when you came into this room and you saw the order in this room, and you knew for sure that tables don't manufacture themselves, that chairs don't do that either, and that order cannot be done by those dead items. Order is made by intelligence or by using intellect, and therefore we can conclude for sure that there is a Creator, and this Creator is known to us through Quran, not through mind, but through Quran and Sunnah. He is known to us by the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I would prefer to stop now and open this session of Q&A if you have any questions, and continue this topic inshallah next week with other evidences, because we have the 20 or 30 minutes, first 20 minutes I think, they were for the introductory part. So I think that we can conclude now, and the Q&As will inshallah reveal if there are any problems, or if I couldn't make myself clear. Right. Yes.
I have actually one question here, because one of the most accepted, let's say, theories explaining the origin of the universe is the Big Bang theory. So how do you look actually at this theory? Sequence.
But wait.
It's small, yes. The Big Bang, Darwinism, and so on, if they prove to be correct, and in the case of Darwinism, it can't be proved correctly, but this is another issue. But anyway, in general, if an idea proves to be correct, it's a Big Bang, which was your question, you would say that Big Bang would explain from our time and back in time to the moment Big Bang took place. But it can't explain anything before that. From where did this or that atom come? Who caused them to explode? Who caused them to collide and explode? And who gave them the quality of exploding and giving and producing something else? You will see that Big Bang itself it explains things, but it can't explain the origin of the universe. It can't explain their own origin. They don't have access to this information. It's previous to the time of the Big Bang. So you would see that Big Bang does explain things, but after their occurrence, after their happening, after their coming into existence, but not before that. And they don't explain anything about their own reality, the atoms of reality, or doesn't explain anything about the who gave the atoms their qualities in such a way that they would, produce this world or this universe as the majority of astrophysics would say.
I would like to just say something about the same thing, that during a Big Bang, basically, if it does not occur again and again, suffers from the same limitation. For example, if atheists say
And I heard that they usually say that universe is a kind of thing which creates itself, and then it gets destroyed, and then again the process goes again and again, the thing that you were saying. But according to Professor Stephen Hawkins, his PhD thesis was this, that there is only one Big Bang, and the other occurrence he couldn't find, and nobody would find the proof of that occurrence, and some kind of energy that we found in space. There was only one. And in that lecture, at the end he said that most of atheists would not like this, but this is true, that after going through this much research, again we are here that Big Bang occurred only once. And it's not a resonance kind of thing, happening and then going back and then happening.
And now we're talking about under the premises that it really occurred. Yes. Because, well, the majority of the astrophysicists, they believe in its occurrence, but not all of them. So, as it's described, it's only a theory. It's a very plausible, a very possible theory, but yet it is a theory. It's not more than that.
I would like to ask this thing that I heard somewhere that before Darwin, most of the scientists and science was not towards atheism, but it was Darwin was the first one who introduced atheism into science. So, is it correct?
I will give you an answer, but don't take this answer for granted. Investigate by yourself. Darwinism, I don't know for sure that whether Darwin died as atheist. I'm not sure about it. But the problem, or the major problem of most of the atheists who tend or who like and wish to explain everything during by using or referring to Darwinism, is that Darwinism in itself, if it's proven to be correct, it doesn't omit the existence of God. It doesn't omit. Well, it would explain how things developed and, this evolution, but it wouldn't omit the cause of the start of this process. That's number one. Number two, atheism. Well, atheism, or at least agnosticism, was quite spread among scientists in Europe, and that has to be understood in the historical and philosophical context of Europe, because we know that Europe was suffering under the reign of Christianity. Christianity was ruling, and everything was forbidden. That's it. The church decided that the earth is the center, is the middle of the universe, and if you deny that, you're a kafir, you're a heretic, and you're doomed to hell for eternity, and so on. So they made theories into not only scientific facts, they made them far more than that. They made them into aqidah, into religious doctrines, that the Creator would send you to hell just because you deny it. So, under that oppression and suppression, intellectually, physically, you would see that this would create a reaction, an emotional reaction at people, and that caused some of the greatest thinkers, philosophers, to take a step, take distance from religiousness, from the religious phenomenon and religiousness in general. So they would describe themselves as agnostics, or in some cases they would describe themselves as not dualism, but it's called deism, that there is a God, but this God created the earth and created